everybody, welcome back to DIY Boomboxes in the great state of Texas. My name is Phil, your host, and I believe this is part 7 of the football build, the NFL Houston Texans box. And I just want to give you a quick update what we're doing right here. As you can see, the paint job came out really good. I'm very happy with it. It took a lot of time and a lot of patience to get this looking like it is. And, you can see here we went ahead and installed some components. We have the USB charger installed, as well as the voltage meter. And of course we have, this is where you're going to be able to charge the battery. This is going to have a lead acid battery inside, and this is the breather tube. And of course we're putting on some kicker speakers this time, and I'm going to paint the speaker grills here as well later on. Right now I'm just fitting everything, making sure everything works. As you can see right now, we have nothing inside the box yet. You can also see we started out with a green box, so it's a pretty contrast to the paint job there. But what I'm going to do is show you how to do some testing, because what I want to do right here is I have 2 different size radios I'm going to test out, see which one I like better to put in here. But I don't want to cut the hole until I figure out what size radio I want to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the speaker wires and run the speaker wires out of this hole to right here where I can test it. And I went ahead and here's the battery that I'm going to be putting inside there, 8 amp hour battery. And we're going to test the components with the speakers in the box. We can hear what they sound like. And I'm also not sure if I'm going to go with an internal or an external antenna. If I go with external, I'm going to put it right here, actually here. But I'd really rather not. I want to save this spot for some logos. So we're going to see, again, we're going to run some testing as well, which antenna is also going to work the best with the radios. So let me get that set up to show you what the testing looks like, and we'll get started. All right, everybody, I've been real busy for the past, probably hour at least. And let me tell you what I've been doing. What I did was I ran the speaker wires out of the box here. And the other thing I did was I really was trying to avoid putting an outside antenna. So I ran about 18 feet of wire and a coil around the inside here. And that seems to be working as a pretty good antenna. Now the first radio I hooked up with a 200 watt amplifier was this one right here. And I'm very disappointed in this radio. I mean, it's a really great looking radio. It's got inputs and slots and just everything ready to hook it up. But for some reason the volume is just very low on this particular unit that I have here. I don't know if I have a bad unit. It just, even with a 200 watt amp, it just did not get loud enough. And also when I put it in Bluetooth mode, I got some real bad buzzing, and the antenna really didn't work that well. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Maybe I might take it apart and see if I can do something with it. But don't buy these units right here. I mean, if you can, hey, it's your money. But I'm just very dissatisfied with this particular unit right here. So, I'll tell you what though, I have had great success with these little bitty radios right here. Now, they're a little trickier to hook up with the wire set up. But once you do one, they're pretty easy. This one here has a Chinese accent, which is kind of funny, but again, it's got some hookups, and they actually have some that actually have a auxiliary input. You got a USB hookup, so you can hook your phone to it, but it also has Bluetooth. It works just fine. And I took off the 200 watt amp. I had a 200 watt amplifier on here, but it was really too much for this box and for these speakers. It was just really pushing them too hard. It sounded very distorted. So what I did was I hooked up this little 100 watt amp, and it's working just fine. And I know this looks like an absolute mess. You're probably thinking, wow, Philip, you really did it now. And I think you might be right. But no, actually all this is the wire that I pulled out of the old box. Let's see here. This is the one I've been making Swiss cheese out of, the old box. I've been practicing my drilling, as you can see here. It looks like a piece of Swiss cheese. And this is what I screwed the paint job up on. This is the final one here. So the step I missed before, I meant to show you guys, is make sure you test your equipment before you drill any holes. And that's where I screwed up the first time. I got this great looking radio. Got this radio in. I thought, okay, this radio is going to be fantastic. It looks great. And I just cut the hole, popped it in, then I tested it, and I realized this was not a great radio. So that's one reason I had to start over. So what I did was, again, just ran the speaker wires out so I could hear what the speakers sound like with everything else in, except for the radio. And also to check if I needed to do the antenna. So let me see if I can pop this open and show you. You can see there, I got the antenna wire running around like that. And also put some insulation in there. That's going to deepen the bass a little bit. And it's not like a big echo chamber in there. So it makes it sound a little bit better inside with the insulation. So this project is coming along. Thanks guys for watching. Again, this is the radio that we're going to use. We're going to mount that right here on the top, since this is going to be the front of the box. And of course the amplifier and everything's going to be inside. And once we do that, we're going to put our decals all over the box, and this box will be finished. But it's not going to happen today. I'll probably work on this weekend, because it's getting a little late in the day. So anyway, thanks guys for watching and following my progress on this project. I've made a lot of mistakes. Oh, one more quick thing guys. I always put a fuse between the battery and your project, even when you're testing. Because if you cross a wire, you'd rather blow the fuse than blow your circuit board on your radio or your amplifier here. Because they would just, I mean, I know these are not expensive. They're not, you know, it's money, you know. Why? Then you have to wait for another one to come in if you burn it up. So make sure you put a fuse on there. And you go ahead and use the power supply that you're going to use. And see, here's the amp I did try. This is a 200 watt amplifier. Great amplifier. Sounds great. Got a lot of power. But it was just too much for these speakers in this box. So I'm going to save this for another project. I'm not sure what yet, but I have some ideas. Probably for that little box I'm going to do next, I'm going to use the Bluetooth only box with a bigger amp and the radio, but that's another story for another day. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Once again, Duke is back there asleep, lazy cat, so he's not going to be in this video today. But tell you what, let me crank this up real quick, and you can kind of hear what it sounds like. Got a little rat queued up, and let's see what happens here. Turn it up a little bit. Sounds really good too. Alright, anyway guys, that's the radio that I have hooked up here. And again, just make sure you hook up your radio and test it before you ever cut any holes in the box. Because again, I was trying to rush this project, and we had the hurricane come in, and I was bored. I was like, well, let's just mess around with this. So anyway, guys, hopefully the next update, I'll have this box finished and all decorated, and I'll give you a grand tour. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you guys want to ask me a question, it's really hard for me to answer questions on YouTube through the comment section. So please go to Facebook and search out I Love All Things Radio. That's my Facebook group. We have a lot of great builders in there, and we'd be happy to answer any of your questions. And if you are a builder and you want a good place to hang out, please join our group. We're welcome to have you. I'm trying to get as many builders as we can, because it's a great place to exchange ideas. I've learned a lot of tricks, even with this thing and the amps and everything, and other guys have learned from me. So we teach each other, and I love to teach new people. So if you have any new questions, or if you're a new person, new to building, I would love to help you. So anyway, that's all I have for right now, guys. But again, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have already, I want to say thank you. I've got about over 60 subscribers now, and I'm thrilled. I had 5 at one time. So thanks, guys. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for supporting me, and we will see you next time.